Hello everyone, I'm Erik Obermeyer, winemaker and owner of Erik Obermeyer Wines. It is my great pleasure to introduce you to my brand, which I started in 2016. I was winemaker for Store Wine for Grainbeck for 11 years, and when they decided to close down their Store Wine portfolio, I took my leap of faith and started my own venture. It's been an incredible journey since, and I'm very proud to show you these wines that's very close to my heart, but also I think very unique sites that tells the story of South Africa. I don't only work with one region. I've selected specific varietals from various regions because I think these varietals are so well adapted to these areas. And in a sense, I would like to showcase here that very unique diversity of what we find from one region to another. We work with 5 different regions, all unique, very specific to the cultivar, and also plays a huge role in ultimately telling the story. I think a fine wine is all about telling the story of place, the story of the maker, and we need to go about very gently to tell this story and not to influence the wine too much. So I would like my wines to showcase a sense of place. You need to be distinctively seeing these uniqueness of the region in my wines, but also wines that's very pure in fruit, very elegant, and ultimately has an incredible balance. Wines that's not forced, that really tells the story of the area. And I think because we focus on very unique sites, it's very good vineyards. The relationships we have with the farmers are so incredible. Because I don't own these vineyards, we have to have very strong relationships that the vineyards are farmed according to our standards. But it's been an easy job. Working with these producers is just humbling in so many senses. So our terroir is from 5 different regions. Stellenbosch plays a very big role in terms of our red wine portfolio, where we work with fruit from mainly the lower Helderberg. This area is very unique because of the soils, the coffee stone soils being very good soils for red, roots being able to penetrate really deep to look for moisture, but it sits so close to the False-Bay Rim, only about 3 to 4 kilometers away, and it really gains from the close proximity to the ocean, very constant winds coming in, cool climate, cooling down the vineyards and giving us very slow and moderate ripening. Then I travel a little bit more inland to the Agterpaal, where we work with incredible Cinzo vineyards. These vineyards planted in 1986, they really tell the story of heritage. And the Agterpaal really gives us a lot of freshness in our wines. We do have a lot of sun in the Agterpaal, but it also sits about 50 kilometers from Cape Town, so we still have a moderate influence from the cold Atlantic that comes in around 3 o'clock in the afternoon and cool down these vineyards. But we're able to ripen the fruit fully. We pick with intense fruit profile still, and being dryland vineyards, it just gives us lots of concentration. Then I travel a little bit further to Wellington, where we work with Grenache, also warmer climate. Grenache really wants that little bit more sunshine to ripen fully. And then the Agterpaal between Wellington, we sit with this magical Voorpaardeberg, which is just granitic soils that's giving us intense, brutal, nice, fresh fruit, lovely tannin structure. And we pick a little bit of Syrah from Voorpaardeberg. Then we travel to the beautiful town of Darling, which is up the west coast, where we find the Groenekloof vineyards. Now this area is very unique for Sauvignon Blanc. It's pretty much borderline swartland, so we do have a lot of sunshine hours. It heats up during the day to ripen the Sauvignons and develop those lovely fruit, tropical notes coming. But what is so incredibly important in growing Sauvignon Blanc is to have moderate ripening, and cool climates. So it sits literally 12 kilometers from the very cold Atlantic Ocean, and every morning there's this coastal mist that will move into the vineyards and cool down. And because it heats up during the day, the Sauvignon will develop this slightly thicker skin, and therefore we get quite a beautiful mouthfeel on our Sauvignon Blancs. It retains the acidity because it's so close to the ocean, so we never have to acidify on these wines, and the Sauvignons are really able to age very well. I find they drink at their best from 3 to 5 years from vintage, and it's all because they ripen in this very, very cool climate, but do still get enough sunshine to ripen the fruit fully. I think, yeah, ultimately, as a winemaker, having your own name on the bottle, it is to tell that story. And I would like to showcase South Africa. I would like to showcase a little bit of my spirit, the happiness that I find in these vineyards, and just to tell the beautiful story of wines of South Africa. I hope you enjoy the wines, and I hope to meet you in person someday soon. Bye.